Live action. First down. We got him and Renfro. How are we not getting first down? Tough as nails over the middle. He'll fit great. Yeah, he's gonna fit great in our scheme. They said I seen they want Brian Edwards to be the starter. I would love that. I'd love for him to become our big #1 guy, like fucking dependable. I think he's got the skill set. Live action. Chargers. Bengals. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. They just signed Curtis Potts. Quick draw McGraw. And Thomas Lucas behind him looks pretty solid. 93 throw power, goddamn. 6'6". There's Derrick Henry, folks. Still a force to be reckoned with. This guy's been on the bottom line all year, tearing it up. $13 tutties. For a 6th-round pick. That's dope. Kill Harry always plays way over his head against me. He'll like moss me 2 times this game. Ben Powers, they signed right after I cut him. He's their starter. Trying to get all my scraps. Who's knocking? Next week, Marcus Davenport's out. Now Curtis Potts, the Bengal, just picked up this week. Is slotted to start against his former team. Look, he got the crosses too. This guy was dope. He always killed in preseason. I'm pissed. I snuck him on the fucking practice squad for 2 years and he almost made it. Fuck. What was his? He might have been like a 3rd-round pick. I just couldn't fit him on the roster. Yep, 3rd round. Fuck. You gotta eat me alive. Oh, you remember this guy, Mitchell Reinhardt, one of the best D tackles in the game. Superstar X Factor. Yeah, nice D line. Fuck. '86 SL, 98 power moves, and 97 tackle. Superstar middle linebacker Eric Parker out of Louisville. Kenneth Murray's a 98 superstar reinforcement. Look at all their guys, dude. They got 4 guys over 80 man coverage. I haven't seen that in a lot of these computer teams. Derwin James, 94. This team's got a defense, man. Galore. Yeah, good, solid team. Do these upgrades real quick. He's good. He does good in preseason when he gets his chance. Nothing great on paper, really, but. Good morning. Ooh, a ability slot for Taylor Barrow, just in time. Plus want to sell for the 28-year-old Jerome Moore. Had a hell of a season.
Today, from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs.
Phenomenal.
EA Sports. Cincinnati Bengals taking on the LA Chargers.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a very loud and a sold-out Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here's the Charger offense making their way in. And a quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple.
Live for today because you ain't promised tomorrow.
You'd always love spectacular.
Enjoy it.
Playoffs, you'll take solid, and that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
First carry for David Cameron. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Herbert. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
But whenever you call and run the hitch route, a lot of times that ball's got to be in the air before the receiver even turns around. That's a result of throwing it so many times in practice. It's really a timing route. Make sure that ball's out of your hands, and oftentimes the receiver turns around.
Wow.
And there's the ball. Nice completion there.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive and then get him on the ground.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to
They're excited for a little football today, folks.
2nd and 11. Derrick Henry. And we'll take this one down to the 36. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there. Mississippi, to Mississippi. Look, he had all day to throw the football and never got rid of it and allowed for the sack.
That's a Max Crosby 2.0. He has 93 hurries in the first 2 seasons. Max Crosby.
As the first drive of the game stalls out.
Most in his draft class.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. So now the Bengals get ready for their first drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And playoff games in and of themselves, we know they're pressure-filled.
Yeah, I don't want to get hooked on that.
To wonder how much added pressure this team feels.
I know I would be. That I need it every time I fucking played.
Regular season, now they've sat at home for 2 weeks hearing about it. Can they handle that? As
Don't doubt that.
Try and advance.
And he is met.
I already have enough shit that gets my heart racing.
That'll send him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. From the gun, Gore.
Team got more superstars on defense than I do.
And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch.
Yeah, 6. 6 guys have something. How often do you see that?
Gotta continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in secondary.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we did not want to spin there.
And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23.
They always find their way in, it seems.
Example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the third down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they
That's what you do when you're from Temple.
and made sure they didn't give him much run after catch.
The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
I know. He's from Florida, too.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Oh, I can't get my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to it.
He might have played a year with Alford.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Get the hell away so they can't call me for no bogus SPI.
To like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Where are you going, homeboy? Oh, you fucked me.
And that one hits at the 7, but
Thank
bounces
goodness.
into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive, and a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay,
Crank that.
to the game. Let's go play. And play
Hitmaker.
Let's get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Oh, when he laughs like that before he even starts, it's game over.
Nothing big happened. Again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. On first down, Gore. Over the middle, complete.
Well, dangerous.
It's Gonzalez. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team. Because
That's dope.
Number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it. And occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top. Take it deep.
Follow this.
Big shots downfield.
Gain of 13 and first down.
Start a fucking Venmo.
Let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league.
And listen to my playlist and thank me later.
Slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Just about
Jody Arias.
is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 27. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends his drive. A much different 2nd drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found something here in the 2nd one.
No way. What's Glenn playing?
to throw on second down. Gore. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after one on EA Sports. They show run.
I was a little nervous with
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. McKinnon here, it's complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the
Russ Wilson's brother fucking break out of the bubble jacket.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from.
Turn them legs, Jebediah.
And he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find
Who, Hitchin?
Sets up first and goal now. They'll try to run this one in.
One play at a time. Here we go.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, that turned out how they wanted. Run the toss play to the left side. Go for that pylon. Get in there.
And just being able to understand where the pylon was and sneak it in there, well done, well executed.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. So that drive 12 plays in length. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
What is it? Like that. Like that Harlow Big Sean one.
Fielded in the end zone.
What's the title of that one?
This one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they got to look at that play sheet.
Got it.
And go to a spot that
Queued up for a Monday morning of screen windows.
to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize that
Could probably use that one.
maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Successful start to the drive.
2028 Hunter Henry still getting busy.
They're utilizing his big target and didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's good.
Ooh.
And this one goes nowhere.
Little sweet chin music.
Yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 3rd down.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snaps, and they're there, and they end up making the play.
And a throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
You know what it is? I think there's always a part of my defensive game plan, like either with the DBs or D-line, it's like they're always a part of the upgrades. So, I have 4 of them right now. Moss isn't even starting, and he's a stud.
And no return possible here as they angle this
I
one.
probably should start him over Felix, but
Now the Cincinnati
he's not as good on paper.
they can do here. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, we're going to milk the clock. Hey, we just got to do ball control. This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the
I got
academies
2 firsts and 3 seconds, I believe.
General rule, the
Not sure where they're sitting at. Hopefully not too early this year. I'd rather them be down a little bit, mid. That's where I got Wayne Gonzalez, pick 14 last year.
It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Off play action. Gore. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now. That's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And he's going to have a Bengals first down.
That was a nice little dot.
27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. Back in the first quarter, you said it. They need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities. And he took
Never hit that play that good. Inside zone split. For some reason, I get in the playoffs and I start calling plays. I never call.
Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
And he stopped right at
John Allman caught 75 balls, though.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be close to a first down at the
That sounds like the Migos if I've ever heard anything before.
Respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Ah! Set your feet, dummy.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now a
Ah, you gotta hold that block, Jackson. Receiver turn tight end. You gotta hold that shit, buddy. I need to draft me a big old blocking tight end like I had on the Giants last year. Turn that guy into a monster. Reminded me of Ben Coates.
Okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Gore. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
Nice tackle.
And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. On 4th down, Gore. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals add on to their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion.
I actually hit XX there to... I thought they were going to suggest a field goal. And then I came out in that. I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to run it. I'll never tell. Secret Service. You either got it or you don't, I guess. I don't know.
Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Be the Packers next year. We'll do it every time. Like John Kuhn.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you got to show better offense and find a way to put some points.
Don't give him no forward progress.
Losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Now it's Henry. Finding room at the 30.
You gotta be shitting me.
To the 37-yard line. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be a 2nd down. Now the Chargers hustling, trying to get up and get set. He's going to air one out. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close.
Yeah.
For the receiver to
Try to like round it off a little bit.
Face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
There should be an X button for defense to catch it, like
Henry.
to do the drags and shit.
Chargers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 4.
Or awareness or something should factor in actually for what it's supposed to be.
While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Ice up, son.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To the air again, Herbert. They set up the screen for Henry. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Herbert throwing again.
What a throw.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football.
I think that was more Barton. Oh.
Product of the elements right there. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Well, now he's looking just to add to his totals. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again. Gore. Flushed out right.
Phenomenal.
Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A nice job there on the escape. And
I play him every year in preseason.
16-yard gain.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass
The coverage too.
He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first
They have like the perfect zones. You're afraid to throw at anyone because they all have stars.
puppies as well. On 1st and 10, Gore. That's right.
Pretty intimidating.
15-yard line. That man right there, John Ross, remember, he ran the fastest combine 40 in history, 4.22 seconds, and he showed off that speed right there. Wow.
Oh my. Yeah. You better fucking call that shit.
Picked by Kenneth Murray, and he'll go down inside the 15.
Holloman was gonna be wide open. The one time I lob it too, like to try to lob him wide open.
So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Looking to throw. Gore. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. It's the fullback there to make the grab. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow, because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters.
Joey Sly lining up for the point after.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. After, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possession.
21-0. They're taking into the locker room.
So you can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum.
Ball.
When they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long...
Niners and Jags waiting.
Thanks. We've already punched 2 tickets to the championship round this weekend. We'll get back to you guys and punch a 3rd in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to Saturday's AFC divisional round.
And they had 3 teams in that division make the playoffs, so
We're moving on to the next round.
probably. I wonder if he's an X Factor. I know when they drafted him, he was like a flat-out 80 or something like that, and they didn't play him for like the first year or 2.
And to bring it all to you, let's send it back out to Brandon Godden.
I'll give you the scoop before your game.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome
Call me
everyone back
Jackson.
to number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second
Jack
half of this
Jackson.
AFC divisional round. Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. And they have made this look easy. There's not supposed to be anything easy about the NFL playoffs, but this lead, yes, they're at home, but this has been impressive.
And we hear all the time when upsets happen, teams go on the road, that maybe home field advantages and all.
Okay.
But you and I both know the reality is teams really fight hard to get it. Why? You don't ever have to change routine. Everything's familiar going into the game. It makes things easier, and that has paid off for them in a big way in this contest. And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Now this throw caught left side and way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
We may be looking at the scoreboard. This offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Never ran that play in my life with him. It's usually the tight end.
28 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
It usually doesn't work because I always back up too far and that DN gets in right away, but I kind of stepped up.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. And to give this time to the tailback.
Hitchens going to be good. Hidden trait. Probably star.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Inside the 15 to the 13. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Big old Joey.
On second down now, Alford. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description, because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll keep it on the ground. Alford. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that
I'm a
hold
digger.
getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Oh, wow. What a fucking tackle. I thought that was touchdown city.
In most goal line situations, defensive tackles are just trying to hold the line, hold their ground, and let the other guys roam and make the
All the way across the green real quick.
He's able to push his way into the backfield and disrupt that play for a loss.
Flush to his right. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
Suddenly, man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right.
I usually don't call that one either, but they always like suggest it, and I always pass that one up.
Definitely not this weekend, and for anyone else,
I gotta keep that in mind inside. Or yeah.
It's good. And
There's just so much to look at, like.
8-0 now. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
Mm-hmm.
And it ends with a Bengals score. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the
Yeah, sometimes it's overkill though, you know what I mean? Like that's why I throw my picks, is when I have like 5 great routes.
Now we'll look at the Chargers
Some of that little bullshit route works.
of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
and I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half, other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run, these things worked well for us, and sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Third down.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
And we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's who you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And right side, Henry's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff. And just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go and try and get some bigger points on the board.
John Ross and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. And they've got to figure out how to stop some of the highlights. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass.
It got his man complete.
Come to Penn State.
And this offense is running away with this one. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his
It's either going to be picked or to the house.
He wasn't taking off to go. Right when he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him eyes will
It probably holds that, yeah. Maybe creates a little more space, but definitely the slant's always a great one on that concept. I'd probably be down to close out the night with some hockey, man. You could play your game tonight, I could play mine tomorrow, and we could watch the bowl when you get home. Do free agency and shit Tuesday. Maybe the draft as well. Ow.
Still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Maybe.
Because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first
Right.
league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run it again with Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Yeah, it was, we went to, she wanted to go to Lake Tobias. It's a local zoo. So I went there. I had a bison burger today. First time ever. $7.50. Oh, it was amazing. I feel strong.
It's taken to the 26.
I seen a couple of those. No, but I seen them running around there. They're as tall as I am. Mean mugging everybody. Just looking pissed. If Jim D was an animal. They get up to 43 miles per hour at peak speed.
They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much.
Oh, I haven't been to the zoo in like 20 years. Probably 10 years at least.
You've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add.
They got the Tigers right next to the Bears.
On 2nd down, Alford, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Just asking to get froggered.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. From the gun, Gore escaping the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Back to throw. Gore going for it all. And a scary Incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
Oh. You need some milk.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz,
Oh!
trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
Rolling to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. 1-yard touchdown reception as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coach. He'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And this carries into the end zone.
You're after my name is Earl, is that?
The Charger drive about to get going. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Throwing to start the drive.
Gummy.
That one incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down.
The hard eye one.
They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Herbert. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have the 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. It just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same... Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines, nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And it would appear that that first round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round and they look to book a spot in the conference championship.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up four fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Carter, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Well, in my time in football, I've yet to see a playbook that draws up offensive plays designed to lose yardage. A running play loses yardage on first down. They try and throw it, take a sack on second down. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down?
The Bengals on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Hard throw, incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Well, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further.
Going a little bit of a run tonight in hockey.
You can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this
Go for it.
out. It's a touchback.
It ain't gonna take 15 minutes. Take it out for 1 minute, wait, and then power it up. Don't power your PlayStation shit up until that shit's all the way through, though.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they're rolling.
Are you wired or wireless?
Couldn't keep his feet in.
You need to be hardwired.
To take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
All right.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may
What's
have
that?
been a fumble.
Wow, it was tight.
The Chargers
Not. It's like 10 minutes away from my house, and I've never been there. 33 years.
3rd and 10.
She was shocked. You've never been here? No. I don't really fuck with animals that much, other than dogs.
It's just not your day. Here's another failure right there.
No.
On is the Chargers punter.
She's cool with me, though.
As they're forced to kick for the 6th time.
She ain't tripping. As long as it's that it, you know what I mean? As long as I'm not doing cocaine and which I wouldn't do anyway.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
That was a good day. Get out. I usually don't get out on a Sunday ever, so.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we
Yeah, it was pretty warm today. Yesterday was hot as hot as shit yesterday. 75, but the humidity, it felt like 85. It's gonna start cooking up, I think, this week. 3 days in the 80s. Not looking forward to that. I got a raise though the other day. The whole company. It went to it was like $4.50. I know. I know. Because over the years it's been like, you know, $1 here, $1 there. So that's a big change. I did the math. I'm liking it. And we always work an hour overtime every day, so should be easily over 200 a day, 220 about, which I've never made 200 over a day, like on a regular day usually. Yeah. They have a max cap right now, and I'm making that the max cap you can be making. Yeah, that's life changing pretty much. No, don't have to stress as much, you know. If you get by on what you're getting by with, it's definitely a bonus. Yeah, and it just boosts your morale too, you know. Feel a little more motivated. I think long time coming. I remember making $8 an hour when I started out there in like 2008.
Good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Out of the gun, Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
All right, I'm just happy I got a PS5, honestly. I know. I seen an article the other day. They're going to be hard to find, like, until 2022. Oh, I bet he does.
It'll be a pickup of 16 into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27.
I would say Facebook Marketplace is a decent one. I've seen some go for about $650. 700 max for what I would pay. I paid about 700. Came from Minneapolis. Got here in like 2 days. Jim was pissed. And my game like a couple days early.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Yeah, I'm sure it's definitely more accessible for you. Find it. Somebody around there selling it. Just the area, the population.
Just outside the 30. Out to his left. This throw caught right around the 6. Able to reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 25 yards that time.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to act. And he will get.
Yeah, he needed to do this a long time ago. He said the other night after he was getting off, he was going to do that. I see that didn't happen. It's just one of those things you just always forget about. Because he's so hard of a gamer, like that he gets on his game immediately and he fires up a game. I'm more of a person that like it takes me time to get set up. He just didn't want to take the couple seconds. I bet his shit will be running great now, though. A lot better than it was, anyway. I should probably do that to mine. It's probably been a couple weeks.
touchback. The Charger drive about to get going.
Yeah, you just gotta turn off everything.
For pride at this point.
Unplug it for a minute.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
3 seconds left in this game, so it should be perfect timing when he gets back. You gotta hit up the gas chamber. Nice.
One last throw here for Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.
Seen the Giants won today. What a franchise. 4-2 over the, or 4-1 over the Pirates. I'm not sure, but I know their record, they're doing really good. Better than I expected, anyways. Honestly, I don't know many people off that team. Never know with baseball, though. It's crazy. Find your identity. You might as well. Are you on hockey? Say if you're not doing anything on it, you might as well just send it. Yeah. I mean, I might not be in for a couple minutes, but alright. I feel like our winning percentage through the roof since you went to that build. It's just the perfect recipe. Jim's like neutral, just solid two-way player. Our forecheck is crazy. Oh, did you? You and Diamondback? Oh. How do you only play one after a win? Oh, right. Sucks with less than 3. I like that we control all the wings at least. Forwards. Oh, that's good. 2-on-3 is tough though, because all the computers on the other team, especially if those two are playing like just team hockey. sure everybody out there got one of those. Oh. That'd actually be a sick tattoo, their logo. Like on the calf or something. I always get shark stuff and Jim never does on there. Yeah. If they're gonna make us play like outdoors like that, I don't understand why you can't have it. I wanted to be back like it was though, where you can pick any team and just switch it up. Stadium in the stadium, like pack house. Fuck. Have a little atmosphere. On PS5, the virtual fans are looking nuts anyways. Might as well get them involved.